What's up? It's me, Hard 8 Times, the truth for YouTube, your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah, what's up, people? What's happening? Y'all know who it is, man. Here to bring y'all some, something I wanted to talk about real quick. And nobody want to work no more. What's going on? Nobody want to put in the work no more that's needed to put in the work. And what I'm talking about is people wanting to get big in YouTube. People wanting to blow up on YouTube. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to put in the work. Nobody want to work no more. All people want to do is get shout outs or dual coms or whatever like that. Nobody's here trying to put in the work, man. Like, for instance, man, when I first came to YouTube way back in 09, my first account, Hard 7 Times, when I first came on to YouTube, I didn't know nobody, didn't know what I was doing or anything like that. I just was doing videos, trying to get an audience. And back then, not one time did it cross my mind to holler at somebody that I was watching to blow me up. Like, I remember I used to be watching Barney Fife, Apex, 360 Beast, Ryan Moody. I was all into the sports videos back then. And not one time did I think like, yo, man, they need to help me out so I can blow up. Or I need a shout out from these dudes. Or I need a dude kind. That never crossed my mind. Only thing I was doing was trying to make sure that I put out good content to get bigger. And I was doing that. I remember I was at like 200 subs and I was getting over 1,000 views a video. Once I got going. I didn't start out like that. At first I was getting 30, 20, 10 views a video. I think at the time my biggest video was like my Fight Night Round 4 review, and that was at like 400 views at the time before, I found my spot. And I was happy as shit with that. You know what I mean? I was working and I was feeling good about myself. The whole thing is, you don't want to have a shout out channel. You know what I mean? That's what I call them, shout out channels. You got some dudes that got 5,000 or more subs, but they ain't nothing but a shout out channel. They got there because they got shout outs, and now they got a bunch of dead subs, and now they not even proud of their own work because they didn't do nothing to get to that level. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people are like, oh, they don't do nothing for the smaller channels, or this guy don't do nothing for the smaller channels, or that guy don't do nothing for the smaller channels. At the end of the day, don't nobody care if you got a small channel. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like people expect you to feel sorry for them because they got a small channel. Everybody had to start out somewhere. Everybody that you might look up to, all the dudes who asked you trying to kiss to get bigger, they had a small channel at once. You know what I mean? I still got a small channel. My channel ain't big at all. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody has to start at ground zero. It's like motherfuckers jump into YouTube and they want to start running before they even was able to sit up. You got to be able to sit up, crawl, then walk, then run. People think, oh, I'm going to start doing videos, and they just want to be off and running straight out the gate. You're not going to get on YouTube and get all these thousands of subs from the rip. You got to work for that shit. And it seems like don't nobody want to work. You know what I mean? I'm on Twitter. It ain't nothing but a whole bunch of ass kissing going on Twitter. YouTube, dude, it's all this ass kissing and dick eating. Like, stop it. You know what I mean? Put in the work to grow your channel. Don't depend on nobody else to reach back and pull you with them. You know what I mean? Some people are looking at it like, shit, ain't nobody helped me when I was coming up. You know what I mean? I had to do this shit from the muscle. So that's what the fuck you got to do. You know what I mean? You want somebody to boo-hoo because you got a small channel, it ain't going to happen, dog. We all had small channels. I still got a small channel. But the big guys, they all started small, and they worked their way up. You don't have to run around kissing ass. You know what I mean? You can network, but you ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be kissing ass. That shit is sickening to see all these men just blowing each other. You know what I mean? People not keeping it real. People, giving props to something they know they don't like. But just to stay in good grace, I'm going to go ahead and say that was a great video when you really feel deep down in your heart that it was a trashy, wacky video. You know what I'm saying? work to get bigger, dog. Put in the work to get bigger. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait for handouts. Don't think that, you kissing ass and sucking dick is going to get you to where you want to go. Because at the end of the day, you ain't going to do nothing but end up with a lot of dead subs. Don't worry about dual comms and all that shit. Don't bring nothing. Every time I do a dual com on my own channel, it get like the least views. I don't know why. It seems like people don't like to watch dual comms. I don't know. As soon as they see in the title dual com, they just like, you know what? I ain't even trying to watch that shit. I don't know what it is. But dual comms don't do but so much for you. You feel what I'm saying? And then people want everything handed to them. And like I said, putting in the work is putting out videos. You don't have to put out multiple videos a day. You know what I mean? You don't even have to put out a video every day. But put out a video at least every other day. You know what I mean? You want to be active in the community. You don't want to be a person that puts out videos once a month and all that. If you want to get to the top, you're going to have to work for that. So that means video after video after video has to go up. Before I got my partnership, I used to put up more videos than I do now. And that's because I was grinding. You know what I mean? I had a goal. I set a goal, and I worked for that goal. You know what I mean? My goal was to get partnership. That was my goal. And that's what, you know what I mean? That's what I worked for. Video after video, every day. Every other day, I'm putting out videos because I'm grinding. You know what I mean? That's grinding. That's like when you're on a block. You out there grinding from sun up to sun down. If you want to get that paper, you got to get out on that fucking block. If you want to get that paper, you got to go to work. You can't just sit at home and not get no money. Same shit with YouTube. You can't just not put up videos and think you're going to blow up. You got to work. Work. You'll feel a lot better once you get to that level where you feel comfortable and feel good. You'll feel a lot better when you know that you did most of that work yourself. I mean, how would I feel if I had 20,000 subs, but I didn't really do anything to get them? You know what I mean? I just had these big commentators shouting me out, and that's how I got there. How would I feel? Would I feel good about myself? You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? I built this myself. Well, yeah, I did that. Would you feel good about that? Nah. So, get to work, people. Get to work. I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm not trying to put anybody down. I'm just trying to let the people know, the smaller channels that's trying to grow, including myself, do it yourself, man. Put in that work. Put them videos out there. Promote yourself. Do what you got to do. You got all these social networks. Get up on them, man. You got Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, whatever you might be doing, Skype, whatever. Get up on these social networks and promote your goddamn channel. You dig what I'm saying? And you gotta put out good content. If you have good content, the people will find you. You know what I mean? Word of mouth. That's hell of a promotion. It travels. Somebody see that you got a hot video, they're going to tell the next person, and they're going to tell the next. You know what I'm saying? It's a chain reaction. As long as you put out that good content. If you're putting out some bullshit, then don't expect to blow up. You know what I mean? That's just, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, I didn't make this to try to play nobody or nothing like that. I'm just trying to tell the small channels, don't think that, people are going to feel sorry for you because you're a small channel. Don't feel like they are, what's the word I'm looking for? Don't feel like they are obligated to help you out because you are a small channel. If you feel like that, then you're going to be disappointed. Don't expect no big YouTuber to help you get to the level you want to get to. Because like I just said, if you expect that, then you're going to be disappointed. So just work and you'll get there eventually, man. As long as you're putting out good content. Can't just put out any old thing. Got to put out some good shit, man. You dig? So I hope I can help some small channels out. I hope I'm doing my good deed for the small channels. You dig? But anyway, man, just do that and you'll be cool, man. So shout outs to all my subs. It's always a pleasure to speak to y'all. I game with all my subs. If I'm on Xbox and you see I'm on, send me a message. If I'm playing whatever and it's multiplayer, I'll invite you or whatever like that. Same thing with PlayStation or anything. If you want to get in contact with me, the best place to do it would be on Twitter Xbox or PlayStation, because I see those more frequently than comments on my videos. Or send me a personal message, a direct message on YouTube or something like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's it. Hopefully some people take heed to this and not take it the wrong way. And we all small. I'm small. I'm trying to get up there too. So I'm working, man. I'm working. Make sure you busy yourself while you're watching this channel. That means hit the like button, comment. You know what I'm saying? What do you think? Busy yourself. Busy yourself. What do y'all think about this topic? Am I on point or am I off point? You know what I mean? Let me know. And I'm going to holler at y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoy Life Behind Bars Part 9. You dig? Part 10 will be on the way. Yeah. It's your boy, Hard 8, the truth for YouTube. Yeah, who can deny that? Deuces.
Friendly spy plane in.
Hey, hey. New shoes on the Range Rover, good with mine. Yeah, motherfuckers act like I ain't.